Just our luck.
You mean, you don't see any?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You're
Zaki. Finally, a friend.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello. I'm
Anyway, as far as my friend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just to...
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might.
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle.
Yes, how considerate.
Take me up!
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from... Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I'm a new leaving Sino.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't...
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it... But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what...
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping in...
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders. New punching bag.
Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Take that! Take that!
Let's fly! Bullseye!
Take my lead.
Locked on!
Need more.
Open fire!
Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills. And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in act. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in...
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small...
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a...
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to.
Wait, so he's a radical...
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a...
Wow, what a
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual...
So, that thing you were saying before...
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday...
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy.
But I see through it all. And unlike them...
Dia...
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. This should be all of them.
All right. I'll be in touch.
Candace will be okay on her own. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some...
While I'm questioning them.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's...
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like...
You heard the
You need to watch out.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time. We'll know any mo...
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting...
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. Us mercs, on the other hand...
Well, Paimon thinks you...
Really?
Oh, Sino's here. And he's...
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the core.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes.
Please, don't beat us anymore.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of the ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. And some even... You come here, to my village, and you treat...
Mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only the people of Aru Village care little about which a war would only cause us to lose.
We understand. I'll tell you everything I know.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. I'm not...
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. That...
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King...
I believe I may know what's going...
Uncle Anpu.
Smooth.
Okay.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery... Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused. It strikes me now that this secretive character...
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let...
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought, but what could they want with the village?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. At changing their plans... Regardless,
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's...
You look...
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could.
You have a strong...
Dia, don't say...
Thanks.
What?
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come...
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here... Hey, what's with the sack...
You never think things through before asking questions.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind! There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it...
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village. Anyway, You plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for...
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well... Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're a...
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now
Really? Paimon...
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's by contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce...
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You...
Don't change this.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asked...
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the Radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so...
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurred.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though...
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then what?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this,
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier,
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same?
Huh? What do you mean?
go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answer. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are before. I wouldn't even have the courage to ask. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be... But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to...
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either.
Speaking of which, the Radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a...
Yeah. Some people can be slowly. I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to, and then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep...
All right. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance. And always, it used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds, but because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah!
Let's ride! Sounds good to me. Let's run. Locked on. Locked on. Locked on.
I'll take my leave.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Monsters! Watch out!
Locked on. Knock him down. Locked on. Bullseye. Take me up! Bullseye! Locked on! Open fire! Open fire! Hold on to your
super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
Hey, hey them. We haven't found Squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon...
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies. Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon? Oh, right. Okay then. Thank you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you. Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no way.
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here.
Take me up!
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
Cool. Give some space.
Excuse me? Let's go gather some samples. One with the force. Can't see?
Wrath from the sky!
Excuse me? And shroud! Can't see? What a drag. And shroud!
Light of the blazing sun!
One with the force.
Light it up! Full throttle!
And shroud!
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Ready to spice things up.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the...
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a...
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found...
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall, don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh! Now...
Correct. The Academia, it isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of
These rumors were all the persuasion that the Radicals needed, and those based in as well as being able to exploit the Radicals for their own.
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation. Many would give everything they have.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an Academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line, but there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the Academia that brought the scholars to Aru Village in the first place? Why does it...
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiled. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human. If you can't find someone, you have no...
Resource?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's...
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, perhaps the process caused them great suffering.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their... Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine... Or perhaps, his curiosity got the better of him.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use any...
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on...
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't... Extracting information from people...
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary, whether it be academics or knowledge. This matter needs to be corrected.
Wait! Didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor...
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more there is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, And the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well.
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, the Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for...
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in...
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being... Uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it.
I'm just a more likable person than... He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him... We'll work out our next step after we return...
We're back!
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're...
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the Academia's site.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since Divine Cant and knowledge has been in circulation for a while. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village.
Yeah.
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words,
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one I'll hate.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Ma? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the Academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can...
The Academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the Academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment.
You're saying that the Academia entered my information into the Akasha? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would
It predicted my every move.
The Academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their... Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worth... Sino, don't take it to heart.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after...
Oh, so that's how it academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest... Yep, that's right.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! And please, wait! I want to go
You want to go?
I want to find Grandpa.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Paimon feels like... So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like...
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's...
These are likely fragments of an academia-developed device. Something that looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are... Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll...
Is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a device used to extract divine...
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by... I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is!
Burn it down! The flame burns on.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never...
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me...
I knew it. That's our...
Dia? Why would you... Dia! Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Well, look who's here.
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru Village?
So, this is the great Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people...
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrect...
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about...
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our fate...
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these...
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our custody, we'll...
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the academia, but neither of them are as arrogant.
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. What filthy traitors.
It's impossible to commute, perhaps.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next... These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want...
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars. Perhaps even find out the...
Think you can talk me up?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against them?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way?
You academia scum. Every last one of...
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word.
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself.
An arm from the Flame Mane. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back...
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this...
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Dia! Run!
Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own finger. You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friend.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I'd just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay,
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of that. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and...
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar.
Huh? Are you
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get moving.
Let's fly! You're all here so early!
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia,
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more.
Fine.
take me up! Let's fly!
new punching bag.
Knock him down.
Need more.
Take me up! Bullseye! Light it up! Burn it down! Light it up! Full throttle!
At the ready. I'll race you there.
Archon reporting for... Hey, not a bad haul. Rise with the sun!
Let's fly.
another test subject.
Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
Light of the blazing sun!
I thought Kevin...
Let's fly! Open fire!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Take me up! Let's fly! Take me up! Take me up! Burn it down! Full throttle! Let's fly! Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire!
That's close enough.
Fire in the hole! Let's fly! Locked on! Take me up! Let's fly! Take me up! Light it up! Let's fly! Take me up! Rise with the sun! Let's fly!
Huh. They got here before.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
It's a one-for-one exchange. And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the...
You stay right there!
Flame, what do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Paimon's dead.
This day's going just...
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remain... The dendro archon.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms complete. It could have been an underground palace in the
Oh, a miracle. Praise King!
What's he doing here?
They must have fallen down here with us. Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown...
He's not actually gonna go in there, is...
As it happens, I want to take a look.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to win.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. New discoveries are always worth investigating.
Rahman, what are you gonna do about your...
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people.
Something's come up?
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked
Yeah! And there's so many plants. It's so pretty!
Sir Rahman.
Huh?
Do you see another Rahman?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization,
Whatever you say.
there's nothing to be angry about. Think.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore the...
fire!
Don't blink! Incoming! Get to the chase!
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey!
Hold on to your hats. Bullseye! Bullseye!
Speed of light. Incoming. Hush.
Why am I that stupid, man? What the fuck?
Take me up! Open fire!
That's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait, what's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind.